Guys on here watch 90 Days Fiance, and you can go in the comment section box below and just like tell us who you think is gonna be successful or who's gonna have issues, and what was your input on 90 Days Fiance, the new season. So yes.
I want you me today. She making me stupid.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I am Sadia.
I am Derek.
Together we are the Cluck. We are back at it.
Like a crack at it, feeding for some more YouTube. Let's go.
So today's video, guys, I am super excited to talk about this because I love this show so much. I can relate to this show. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Yeah, I can't even control myself. I'm so hyper right now. So 90 Days Fiance, the new season came out like a couple of days ago, and we're on episode 1. It's already interesting, guys. Like, ooh. So we're gonna be talking about the couples. For now, they're showing us like 4 couples, but there's more to come. But in the first episode, we have seen met 4 couples. So let's start with Brittany. Brittany. Oh my God. So Brittany is.
I'm Brittany. I'm 26 years old and I'm from Palm Beach, Florida. I'm adventurous, I'm funny, I'm a girly girl, I'm a Barbie, I'm like a 7-layer cake.
Lives in Florida, and she's dating this guy from Jordan, from the Middle East, and he's 24 years old, she's 26 years old. He's the youngest she ever dated. She always dated older guys from 45 up. I think she said the oldest she have dated is between 83 to 85. Like, damn, girl, that's old. Yeah, she likes the sugar daddy. I call her the sugar baby. Yeah, she's the sugar baby. So yeah, this girl is dating this guy. So she met this guy through his sister. They were friends. They're chatting, and he walked in the room, and from what she said, they just like fell in love at first sight. They both just went like this. Yeah, so that was the man, and she said that he sent money to her in the US here for her to go to Jordan so they can meet. So she went there, and after a week he proposed to her, and so now they're engaged. And she came back to the US. She lives with her dad. He's a single dad. He's been raising her since she was little. So she's living with her dad. But now, since she's engaged, she have to go back to Jordan and get married to him and live there and stay there. Yeah, can you believe that? Jordan? Brittany and Jordan? Hell no. That's gonna go completely wrong. First of all, you have to cover up. First of all, she doesn't like to cover up. She likes to show some skin. So I don't know how she's gonna survive in Jordan. They're very like women doesn't have a say, and she likes to speak her mind. So I don't know how's that gonna go. And guys, the guy, just from watching the first episode, you can tell that he's gonna be very controlling. You know, men are always in charge and women have to obey and follow the rules and regulation, and she's not like that. She likes to do whatever she wants to do. So that relationship, yeah, it's gonna be along. But Brittany, she used to be married to this guy. She said she was dating him since she was 17 years. They used to be married, but he got deported for some immigration purposes or issues. So now she hasn't gotten divorced from him yet, but she told her in-laws, future in-laws back in Jordan, that everything is all taken care of. They're divorced, and yeah, so the family back in Jordan hoping wants that son to marry to her ASAP. And she's still married. So she went and talked to her lawyer about how to go about with the divorce and how long the process is going to take. So her lawyer told her that her ex-husband is in another country. It's gonna take about 6 to 8 months, And she didn't like that because she wanted to be done ASAP so she can be able to marry her fiance. But this girl also said that she forgot that she is married. Like sis, how can you forget that you're married?
Wool up, nigga. Wool up, just wool up.
Like what? Yes. So that is Jordan, Brittany and Yazan. She's 26, she's 24, so yeah.
Jenny. So Jenny is 63, Sumit is 30, I believe. So just the age difference, really with age, I really don't think it really matters as long as you're mature and you're there. But Sumit is not mature. He is very scared to talk to his parents and tell them what's up. The way this started is that he first started by catfishing Jenny. Once he catfished Jenny got reeled in. And then she went ahead and talked to Sumit. Sumit finally decided to say, that's not who I am, let me show you who I really am. But she still fell in love with him, which was all good. Next, what ended up happening was Sumit ended up wanting her to come over to India, which would have been fine, but here's the problem. When she kind of gone over there, she used everything, her life savings, threw away her job, threw away everything, 401k to go over there. Now, since she threw everything and go over there, when she went back over, she was like trying to figure out what was going on, what was happening. And the problem with Sumit is that he lies a lot. It seems like he's constantly lying, constantly trying his hardest to try to deter the truth, and that's the problem there. And now she doesn't really have that trust with him, but she still wants to be with him again. So this time around, she's gonna try to make it work. Sumit, when he last season, what ended up happening is she found out that he was married, but Sumit never was in love with the woman. He really wanted a divorce. I truly believe that he really cares for her and he loves her. This isn't a fame situation. Like, he truly loves the woman. I mean, the age is just out of this world for 30 years. But I believe that the problem here is that there's still a lot of lying and still him having fear of standing up to his parents is a big issue.
Yes, it is.
He has very darty eyes where he does like this, where he's like constantly scared of trying to tell the truth. It was like, when I see those eyes, I'm like, oh, nope. That's like, man, you should never go to a job interview, because he'd be like, yeah, so how long have you been doing this? 10 years? I think I was like, no, you probably never even worked this job before.
Remember the part where she said, oh, can I talk to your parents? Can you go get your parents for me to talk to them and make sure like everything is okay and everything is all right? Yeah,
he was really scared to even do that. But I guess he's doing the divorce papers. He said, oh, it can take anywhere from 2 to 6 months. And I know divorces can take long. I mean, they're expensive. I think like a divorce easily costs like $3,000. So I understand that. But at the same time, only 6 months. It just seemed like it was kind of all over the place. And it seems like he was just trying to tell her stuff to make her feel better. So with those two, I do think they have a genuine relationship. The problem between Sumit and Jenny, though, in 90 Day Fiance, is that how are they going to be able to come to parents in their criticism, the age with the parents, because of the in India, they're very strict on their culture. They really want you to be with people in their culture. And then the same thing when it comes to Muslim cultures or even different cultures in Chinese culture. It's not like America or some of these other countries. Like even in Mexico, they're pretty good, or other countries like that. But those are the type of countries where they really like you to fall within their culture. If you are white, if you are black and American, and you want to be part of that culture, they would usually like you to convert or for you to change something. Even if she did decide to be a big part of his culture, they're still gonna have a problem with the age and her being white. So these two, I would like to see what's really gonna happen in this next round too. Hopefully he divorces, hopefully they stay together. I do like them as a couple. I can see the genuineness there, but my issue with them two is that she seems a little bit naive at times when it comes to things, and he just seems like he's constantly lying. So if they can get those under control, maybe it'll work, but it's gonna be a wild ride for 90 days.
Yes, and talk about Kenny. So Kenny, he's 57 years old. He's from Florida. He has 4 kids. He have 3 triplets girls and 1 boy. So Kenny, at a very young age, he realized that he said that he felt like something was wrong with him, or he was different. He was just trying to find himself. So he moved from Ohio to Florida and left his family, his parents back home, and moved to Florida. So he said when he moved to Florida, he was just trying to find himself. So he went to a gay bar. When he went to the gay bar, he felt like it was home, and yes, he felt like, yes, this is me, I am gay. And yeah, so he wrote his parents 8 pages of long letter saying to them that he was gay and just like explaining stuff to them. So his parents called him and told him that, you know, you're still our son, it's okay, we accept whoever you are. So yeah, they're very open-minded and welcoming him as him being gay. So yeah, that was it. So late in the 50s, 60s, 70s, around there.
80s.
80s. Okay.
Yeah, 1984 is what he's in.
Okay, in the 80s, he one of his friends offered to have a baby for him because gay men having kids at that time was very difficult, and in order for you to go through with the process, you have to be married. So his friend offered to have the baby. So they were faking the marriage. So she got pregnant and had his son. And then after that, she got pregnant again and decided to try. And he didn't purposely have sex with her to get her pregnant. They just medically did that. Yeah, you know what I mean. So the second pregnancy, she gave birth to triplets, 3 girls. So he have his 3 girls and his son. They are live in Florida for now. So, but he met this his partner from Mexico through a support group online, or gay dads support group. He met his partner through that. So his partner name is Armando. Armando is 30, I believe 31. Armando is 31. He has a 6-year-old daughter. They live in Mexico with his dad, mom, sister, his whole family. They all live in Mexico. So Armando's his story is he knew he was gay, but being in Mexico, the whole gay thing and LGBTQ stuff, it's not as big compared to the US, and they're not really, like, you can't really go out in public and show affection to your partner like that. They're not very big on that. So due to that, and his family is very religious too, so he pushed his feelings back as being gay and decided to date a woman to see if those feelings can go away. So he was dating this woman, and they got married, and they had his daughter. So I think he said 5 or 10 years after that, 5 years I believe. After that, he told his wife that he was gay. Yes, he told his wife that he was gay after a couple of years being married. So his wife called his mom, told his mom to come over. His mom came over, and she told his mom that he was gay, and his mom started bawling and like going crazy. That she said her son has the devil in him, and they started calling him names, and it's just, yeah, they were mean to him. So ever since that day, he said they never talk about him being gay. They just like kind of push him back into the closet. So he went back into the closet again, and he was still married to this lady, but unfortunately she got in an accident, a car crash. So now he's been a single dad taking care of his daughter. And so when he's met Kenny through this support group online, he invited Kenny to go over to Mexico so they can meet in person, so they can see how, you know, that if they're affectionate to each other and stuff like that. So Kenny went to Mexico and didn't like the vibes and stuff that he had. And so Armando texted Kenny and told him, I already like you and we should get this a shot. So they started dating, and now since Armando has a little daughter, she's 6 years old, and Kenny kids, they're all growing up now. So Kenny decided to move to Mexico and live there with Armando and his family. They're gonna move 4 hours away from where Armando family lives. So they're gonna move 4 hours away along with the little girl. So now Armando, or his issue is, how is he gonna come tell his parents about him moving with a man and taking that granddaughter away, and the whole gay topic is gonna come up again. So but Kenny Armando was able to talk to his sister about the issue. He told his sister that they have to accept him for who he is. He's gay. He's tired of living. He's sick of pretending and being somebody that he's not, is just to please his parents. It's time for him to live his life. It's time for him to be happy and be free and do whatever he wants to do. So he talked to his sister. His sister apologized to him for how she treated him a couple of years back when he told the family that he was gay. And yes, they fixed everything now. So I believe the next episode, he's gonna tell his parents about the whole Kenny and him moving with Kenny. So that is it for Kenny and Armando.
So Ariela is 28 and Biniyam is 29. So we're going to talk about this couple and give you guys a good idea. So with them, they didn't really say too much about them. From what I'm looking at, it seems like a very young couple. I did get to see it. We did get to kind of see a preview of like how he's living, like kind of like not able to flush the toilets. It kind of looks like a slum area. I think with her being white and being American and from a different culture, it's gonna be really hard to go over there and adapt. And on top of that, she's going to live over there and she's gonna have her baby in Ethiopia. And the problem with this is, I guess they show in the clip that normally if she was in America, they wouldn't be having these type of issues when she's pregnant. But when she was over there in Ethiopia, they were having troubles with actually delivering the baby and having certain medical issues that they normally wouldn't have if they were over here in the USA. And that's a very scary situation there. I think with this couple, we're really gonna see more of the culture clash that you get a lot with the young people. We're not gonna see the age difference. We're not gonna really see too many other things that we see with the other couples. They do seem like they're in love. They do seem like they're genuine.
Ariela, she used to be married to this guy from Argentina for they were together. She said they're married for 10 years. So when she was 17 years old, Ariela and her mom, they went to Argentina and she met this guy. She fell in love with the guy. They dated for 6 months. And after 6 months, she decided to marry the guy. She married the guy and brought the guy over to the US. And they were married for they're married for 10 years from what she said. They're married for 10 years, but unfortunately the marriage didn't work out. They got divorced. They've been divorced for 3 years now, so they're not together. So she decided to go on a vacation or something, or take a break from the whole divorce thing. So she purchased a ticket to Egypt that was very cheap. So she went to Egypt, and while she was in Egypt, she was sitting, I think she said she was sitting in front of a hotel waiting for her car or something, and she saw this cute guy, Biniyam. She saw Biniyam and she yelled out to him, "Don't I know you from somewhere?" And so that was how she met the guy, and they started dating. But here is the big news for her. She's pregnant, and they're gonna she's planning on having the baby in Ethiopia because she wants Biniyam to be there. But her mom is not really okay with it because she'd rather have her grandbaby be born in the US instead of being born in Ethiopia. But she's gonna go anyway, and looking at the next episode to come up, it looks like the birth is gonna be interesting. So with the couples that we think there are gonna be successful, for me, I would say, just based on watching the first episode, I think the couple that have like a little chances of being successful is Kenny and Armando, because that story just seems so. I just love them. They're so beautiful. That story is beautiful. They both have kids. They're loving, and I feel like that relationship is gonna be genuine, and they're gonna, even though they're gonna struggle with the whole culture thing back in Mexico, but them two, I feel like they will work out. That's my prediction. I'm predicting, and I'm hoping that they'll work out, because I really love that. And the couple that I think gonna have issues, one, it's gonna be Brittany and Yazan. Brittany and Yazan in Jordan. I don't see them succeeding. I'm not wishing anything bad for their relationship of them, but it's gonna be a tough one. They're gonna struggle. One, she's gonna struggle with the whole covering up thing, wearing a hijab, and can show your boobs and you know, all the yada 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 part of your body. And she's so used to wearing that biz that she's a rapper, a model, or dancer, or whatever, and she's used to doing what she wants to do. She don't take, like, she's not that kind of person that will be submissive to a husband or anybody. So her and Yazan, them two, yeah, they're gonna be kids. Who do you think is gonna be successful or have issues?
I think Jenny and Sumit have a chance if they keep working at it. The age difference is a little bit out there, but I think that's not really an issue for them too. So I think they'll generally get there if they put in the work. Kenny and Armando, they will definitely succeed. Yazan and Brittany, yeah, that's not gonna work out. I'm sorry. I may be wrong, but if they do, they may string it along for a couple of years. I've seen it happen plenty of times, but that's just too much of a culture difference. Maybe if she was a woman who was a little bit more reserved, it could go through.
Yeah.
But her being a rapper and trying to, oh God, no.
Yeah, she picked the wrong, girl, you picked the wrong country. You should have, even watching the preview from the next episode to come out, while they were driving, she was talking blah 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 blah, and he was like shh, like shut up. I'm like, damn, he's already controlling and sushing her. Like, yeah, I don't like that. Just watching it, my blood was just boiling in me. Like, no, don't shush me, don't tell me to shut up, I have the right to talk. Can you imagine what she's gonna be going through? Yes, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one. Guys, I am so excited for episode 2. So guys, if any of you, do you have anything else to say, Brittany?
Nothing else. Just stay tuned. We're gonna be doing 90-day happily ever after next. There'll be another video coming this week. Stay tuned too. We'll be doing a health video too. Just a lot of new content that's coming. So keep watching our channel. We got a lot of things to come for you guys.